In order to present to you some features of iPortalDoc, I divided this video into 3 parts. In the first part, I will present you the solutions interface. In the second part, we will create folders and subfolders as well as forward a document. And the third part, I will show you how you can manage a process. Part 1, iPortalDoc's interface. To enter iPortalDoc, we use the login and password of the users that we have created on iPbrick. When we access the application, we can see that the main interface is divided into several areas, such as 1. Folders hierarchy, where we can see all the directories to which we have access in the system. In this case, this hierarchy was made available as base, but it can be customized for the organization in question. 2. An area that presents the document's listing of the selected folder. 3. The menu bar, which presents us some features of iPortalDoc. 4. A field for quick and advanced search of documents. And also the possibility of emails search, since every single email of an organization is archived on iPortalDoc. 5. And finally, the shortcuts bar that we can customize with the shortcuts we use more often. Part 2, Creation of folders on the document hierarchy. First of all, to create folders on iPortalDoc, it's necessary to select the folder in the hierarchy, inside which we wish to create a new folder. The parent folder must be highlighted in blue and bold. Click on right mouse button, and select the option Create. Name the folder. Select the type of folder. If you wish, you may add a description and define the order by which the folder will be presented in the hierarchy. Now we are going to create a subfolder associated to the folder that we have just created, and then we are going to introduce our first document on the document manager. In order to do so, we select the folder where we wish to introduce the document and select the option Document and Insert. We give a title to our document. Define the type of document, which, in this case, is a presentation. Define the entity. Upload the file and click on Insert, and the document is already in the system. Here is our document, which we are going to forward to a user. I write a message to the recipient, select the user or users to whom I wish to forward the presentation, and click on Forward. When accessing the chronological scheme of the document, we can see that the information on the document forwarding was registered in the system. The user will receive the notification in his email. To complete, we are going to link our document to another folder of the hierarchy. We select the document that we wish to link, and we can immediately press on the right mouse button and click on Link. Then, we select the folder in which we want to make the document available. At this time, we have our presentation available in 2 folders, despite having been introduced in the system one single time, which avoids the duplication of documents. Now, I'm going to show you a financial process which is a transversal process to almost all organizations. In the document hierarchy, we select the folder where we want to insert the invoice. We can insert the invoice in Document, and Insert. We assign a title to the document. Define the entity. And upload the file. Immediately, after inserting the invoice on iPortalDoc, we receive an action that shows us that we have a pending task related to that document. In this case, we have an action to classify the invoice. Some classification fields of the document are automatically filled, but we may add more information about the document on the additional information fields. We click in Change and forward the document to the users responsible by the verification of the invoice. We immediately receive an alert for the action to validate the invoice. We access the email and compare the value of the invoice sent by the supplier with the value of our purchase order. Since the value doesn't match and the supplier's invoice has a higher value than the purchase order, we will perform the action not in conformity. In this case, I'll attribute the next action to myself, but I could assign it to any other user. The next action is to contact the supplier. Here I can contact the supplier by letter, and iPortalDoc provides us with the letter template. Or I can do it by email. In this case, we will send an email, requesting for a credit note, since it was paid a higher value than the one awarded. In order for us to be able to automatically associate the email to our process, we just need to place the tag ref plus the code that was automatically assigned to the document. We can now perform our action by clicking in the option Done. The next action is to insert the credit note that the supplier will send us. And the credit note is now associated to the process. And the workflow reaches the end. If now we want to consult the whole history of our process, we click on the icon plus info and we can see that the credit note and the exchanged emails are associated to our process. And if we consult the chronological scheme, we can also see who performed each action as well as all comments made about the process. This means that all information is registered by the system.